everybody, and welcome to the JimFear podcast. What fucking episode are we on? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to go to YouTube to check. Let's see here. I'm so fucking bad at keeping up with numbers. We're on episode 3. Okay. Originally, my plan for tonight was to have my good friends, the Right Hand of Doom, and his fiancée Arcane Razzle on. And we were going to talk about Laughably Dapper, and I was going to ask them some questions. I was expecting that you guys would have some questions for them, but nobody fucking sent me any questions anyway, so I had to come up with my own lame-ass questions. And then I lost them, so we didn't get to record last night like I had intended. And tonight, we're actually doing a recording for Laughably Dapper. We're recording episode 1 of Laughably Dapper tonight. And I'm not going to give away too many spoilers, or any spoilers, really. Just that I'm not going to be able to talk to Doom and Razzle about Laughably Dapper and give them the interview podcast tonight. So, that's going to be happening sometime closer, but you guys should still go to laughablydapper.com. You can find them on, what was it? Was it Laughably Dapper Entertainment, or was it just Laughably Dapper? Okay, yeah, it's laughablydapperentertainment.tumblr.com. And that's where you can get all of the updates. You can find the episodes that we've already posted over there. And you can also check out laughablydapper.com. I don't think they have a Twitter feed yet, but we're working on that. We're still working on the social media aspect of it. Yet we spent an entire year getting scripts ready and fine-tuning them for you guys. So trust me when I say that when this comes out, you're absolutely gonna shit your pants. Especially if you're a fan of things like Welcome to Night Vale or The Thrilling Adventure Hour. Sorry, you heard that as my cat playing around in the background. So yeah, that's happening. One of these days, soon, hopefully, we're going to start putting out content over there. I know we're supposed to go into production this month. I don't know if we're going to wait another year to start uploading stuff, but I would certainly hope not. But we at least want to have a good couple of months buffer material, you know, just in case something happens. We have something that we can put out after we start uploading, because we're going to upload on a schedule. It's going to be, if I remember right, a bi-monthly thing, so twice a month. You guys will get a new thing over there, and I'm going to be one of the editors. And that's going to be a lot of fun. No, I joke. I really like working with Doom and Razzle and Crow and all the other Laughably Dapper peeps whose names I can't remember right now for my list. But no, I love all you guys dearly. And this is just, like, for those of you who haven't listened to the Laughably Dapper stuff, go and listen to David Vincent Angel episode 1 and Kid Detective episode 1. They were our holiday specials that we put out around Christmas time of last year, and it's kind of a proof of concept, so the rest of the stuff is going to be better. But those are still pretty good, and you should definitely go and watch them. Or listen to them, rather. It's an audio podcast. We're also going to look into getting this thing on iTunes and all kinds of other places. There's a SoundCloud. So yeah, just it should all be on the website. I don't know. I haven't checked the website in forever, because it's not my website to run. I just voice act and do the audio engineering with my limited skills and knowledge, my extremely limited skills and knowledge. I do the audio engineering for Laughably Dapper Entertainment. But yeah, go and check that out, guys. It's coming, and it's gonna be kick ass. I guarantee you guys are gonna like it. I can't sing its praises enough, but I'm gonna shut up about it right now because I'm just gonna be talking in circles, and you guys don't want to hear me talk in circles. So, news on this front, and I think I just scared my cat. But news on the JimFear front. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with that cat, man. She is wigging out at like the worst possible time. It figures that as soon as I sit down to record a podcast, she starts fucking freaking out. And yes, I'm talking shit about you on my podcast. She looks so hurt. I wish you guys could see her. She looks so hurt that I'm talking shit to y'all. But yeah, that's right. I was about to talk about news. Sorry. That's been going on over here. Okay, I've been a busy little bee this week. Not only have I been working on my job, instead of writing and editing Wednesday like I should have been doing, I dedicated that day to ripping all of my old narrations off of YouTube, because I don't usually keep them very long after I put them up on YouTube. It's just space on my hard drive that they're taking up, and I need that space, man. I got video games to play. But I ripped them all off of YouTube with the intention of putting them on Bandcamp. That's right, I have a Bandcamp now. Because I was thinking about, like, after a while building my audience and everything like that, and maybe getting a Patreon. But Patreon just feels scummy to me. You know what I mean? It just feels like, I'm taking people's money for... I don't know. I mean, people can pay what they want, so they would be paying what they think it's worth if anybody actually did use the Patreon, which I kind of doubt they would. Just call me a cynical asshole like that. I prefer to call it realism, but... So, instead of starting up a Patreon account, I have started a Bandcamp. And the way I'm doing it, and there's some problems, so this gets a little bit involved, I won't burden you with this too long, because it was confusing as hell to me. So I'm going to just, try and get through this as quick as possible. Or explain this as fast as I can. Okay, so, apparently, I can't use my fan URL on Bandcamp to upload stuff to, right? So the URL, what is it? JimFear138.bandcamp.com? Or bandcamp.com/JimFear138, something like that. I can't use that one. And it pisses me off, because I actually fucking start an artist account to load stuff, because I didn't know that I couldn't upload stuff to my fan account, so I just used my regular, the same username that I use on every fucking thing. So, I had to make an artist account, and I tried to type in JimFear138. It wouldn't let me use that, and it defaulted onto a regular, it took out the first two letters of the word. Hey! It took out the first two letters of the words. So it's bandcamp.com, or what is it? Hold on. I'm going to actually have to go. I know, I'm so fucking professional, aren't I? Bandcamp. Yes. Let's see what we got here. My fucking slow internet. It would have to crap out at this time, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah, my site. Okay, no. It actually did let me use it. That was the other one. That was the SoundCloud. So it's JimFear138.bandcamp.com, and there you can find, you will eventually be able to find all of my narrations. Currently, I just have The Holder of Honor, The Holder of the Lens, The Egg by Andy Weir, and my Halloween countdown from 2014, which features classic creepypasta narrations like The Creepypasta Survival Guide, The Rake, Smile.jpg, Gateway of the Mind, Support Group for Serial Killers and Psychopaths. I think you guys would actually really like that one, because I had a lot of help from people. This was back when Theater Obscurum was still a thing. Most of those people transitioned over to Laughably Dapper. They got rid of some people. But I think that one has The Right Hand of Doom. Arcane Razzle, Crow, Wandering Scarecrow. He did a really fucking good job on his lines. I'm just saying, Crow fucking killed it on that story. So you guys, pun absolutely intended. Well, it was unintended, but it works out either way. But, yeah, I highly recommend listening to that one. It's here on YouTube too, so don't worry. This stuff is all still up on YouTube for free, but it's all also going to be going up on the Bandcamp. Do you fucking mind, cat? I have no idea what the fuck she's doing. I can't see that corner of the room. Now, one of the problems with Bandcamp is that it has a file size limit, which is, I assume it has a file size limit. Well, it has a file size limit for non-paid accounts. So you can make a Bandcamp account and upload music or spoken word stuff or narrations or whatever to it, and you have a file size limit unless you want to pay them for, like, a pro account or something like that. I'm not able to justify that kind of expense at the moment, just like I can't justify a pro SoundCloud account, where I can upload more than 3 hours a fucking month, but I'll get to that. So Bandcamp does let me upload as much as I want, but the files have to be under 291 megabytes. So, longer narrations, pretty much anything over like 16, 17 minutes, they're going to have to be cut in two. So the Gristers is in 2 pieces. They're like about 15 minutes long each. The Cave, they're about 17, 18 minutes long each. And then No End House was cut in 2. But the way that I'm structuring this is I'm not going to be charging an exorbitant amount. Honestly, I think I should be charging more, but I can't really justify to myself charging you guys more than $1 per track. So if you want to get my narration of The Egg by Andy Weir, or one of my holders, they are $1 a piece. All single tracks will be $1 a piece, and one album will be $5 a piece. Usually this you're supposed to sell them around $7. That's the default. I switched it over to $5. I figured I'd make it a good deal for you guys, especially with this. If you were to buy all of the tracks individually for the Halloween Countdown 2014, it would wind up being about $13. So that's a spectacular deal. Listen to my salesmanship. So just go over there and check that out if you wanna support what I do. I'm gonna have to talk to some kind of like tax assessor, fucking H&R Block thing person, so that I can figure out how this factors into taxes, because it is taxable income. But if you guys want to support me financially, that's how you do it. You go and buy the stuff at Bandcamp. Eventually, maybe one of these days, I'll set up like a cafe press or something like that, and we'll see about getting like coffee mugs and t-shirts or whatever. But for now, that's where to go. And not only are you not feeling like you're just throwing money down the drain to someone who doesn't appreciate it, I absolutely do appreciate it. So you not only help me out if you want, and you also get a nice, shiny audio track that you can put on your listening device of choice. Your iPhone, your Android, your iPod, your Kindle, whatever. And you can listen to it whenever you want. And the way that Bandcamp works, which I really, really fucking like, is as long as the website is up, you can go and re-download that stuff, even if the artist hides it. So if I decide that I don't like this narration, if like in 3-5 years I decide I don't like this narration by The Egg, and I want to like hide that so that people can't buy it anymore, you'll still be able to re-download that later. It'll still be visible to you, just not the general public. So yeah, that's with the Bandcamp. With the file size limitation on the Bandcamp, though, I am not able to upload the podcast to it. So the podcast will be up for free download. Yes, that's right. You heard me. FREE, free, on SoundCloud. Let me check and make sure I get this URL right, because I know I'm gonna fucking screw it up. Because it's the fucking weird one that yeah, here we go. My profile. Okay, yeah, this is the one that screwed me over. Apparently I have 2 SoundCloud accounts. The one that you guys want to download the podcast at is soundcloud.com/IMEAR138. I know, it's fucking stupid. But maybe one of these days I'll be able to get the podcast up on, like, I don't fucking know. iTunes or something. And you'll be able to get it on your iPhone or whatever you use. But they are up for free download there, so if you guys want to download those, then I'll just put links. Links to all of this will be in the description, so don't you guys worry. They'll all be down there. I know this is kind of a lot to take in. Another thing, I've been looking into getting an AdSense account, which is it honestly seems like more fucking trouble than it's worth. But I'm conflicted now because of all of this trouble that's going on with YouTube and the whole where's the not free speech, where's the fair use and all of that shit, with all these people bitching about YouTube's shotgun policy. I really don't. You have to link your AdSense account through a website. So I could use the YouTube channel. I could link the YouTube channel and put ads on the YouTube channel. But you can also link it through another website and then, like, add on other stuff that you own. So I could put ads probably up on the Bandcamp, maybe. Definitely on the YouTube videos. But I actually have a website now. It is JimFear138.blogspot.com. And over there I will be doing a weekly roundup. So if you haven't been keeping up with shit on the YouTube channel... which, you know, that's understandable. A lot of people subscribe to a lot of people. So, if you weren't able to keep up with the stuff on the YouTube channel during the week, you can go over to the blog spot, JimFear138.blogspot.com, and, you will get a weekly roundup every Sunday that has the audiobook, the, narration on Wednesday, and the podcast, and it's got links to everything, both on the YouTube and Bandcamp and SoundCloud. So, you guys can check that out. That's also where I'll be doing writing. I'll be putting updates there, venting. Perhaps I will be writing scripts for videos and posting them there. Just errant thoughts, shit like that. Because I mean, I got it. I might as well use it. But how this ties back into the AdSense thing is that I want to link the Blogspot to the AdSense so that I'll be able to put ads up on the Blogspot and then feature the YouTube channel on the AdSense account and get ads on these videos. Which, if you guys want to use AdBlock, hey, fuck it, fine, go for it. You know, I would appreciate it if you turned it off once I actually get all of this shit rolling, or at least whitelist my page or something like that. I don't fucking know. However you want to do it is fine. But eventually, within like 4 or 5 months' time, ads are probably going to be coming on the YouTube. But you'll probably be able to skip them. I always do. I try to let them play out for people that I like and stuff like that, but sometimes these ads are fucking ridiculous. They're like 5 minutes long. It's an entire fucking skit. It's a short film, and it's an ad for some fucking product. You don't need a short film that's 6.5 minutes long that nobody's gonna want to fucking watch. Everybody's gonna skip this shit, and if you make it unskippable, they're just gonna get ad block. Fuck you. So, I mean, it's not, I don't expect it to draw in that much money, but I would like to eventually get to the point where this is some kind of supplemental income, because now that I actually have, no spare time, because I work out of town, I have to commute, and, I leave early in the morning, and I get back kind of late at night, but I have a few hours in the evening where I can play around with, and this is what I decided to do with my time. So I would like to turn it into something fungible. Is that the word? Look at me looking up all this shit. Fungible definition of goods contracted for without an individual specimen being specified, able to replace or be replaced by another identical. Okay, that's not okay. So money is fungible. It has something to do with money, but that's not what I'm looking for. That's not the word that I'm looking for. Y'all can hear exactly how fucking stupid I am. I would like to turn this into some kind of supplementary monetary gain, some kind of supplementary income. So I have to prove to AdSense that my Blogspot account is worth putting ads up on before they'll okay it. So I will be, whenever I post something on the Blogspot, I'll post a link on Tumblr, and I'll post a link on Twitter. So if you're following me on either of those things, and you see these links, do me a favor and just click on them. You don't have to, like, read everything. You don't have to click on anything that's already there. Just open the page, let me get a page view from you, and then go about your business. You can close it. You can write a comment telling me to fuck off if you want. I don't care. The comments are open. Say whatever the fuck you want. Free speech for all. But, yeah, just give me the page view so that when I eventually do apply for an AdSense account, Google will look upon me more, favorably. Because I'll actually have some traffic running through there. That would mean a lot to me. You guys would be helping me out a lot if you just, like, click the link and then close the page. Like, just let it load and close the page. That's all you gotta do. So far as I know, anyway. I'm very green in all of this. But, yeah, the page views would really help me out when I go to apply for an AdSense account. Because I am trying to get this set up into something at least halfway fucking professional looking. So long as it looks professional. From the outside. Nobody has to know about the house fire raging within. But, But yeah, so let's see, that was the Bandcamp, the SoundCloud, the Blogspot. Oh, I remember now, another thing that, because I love you guys so much, and I would feel fucking terrible, I would feel like a monster, charging you guys for sound quality this bad, I'm going to be going back over my old narrations from There Are No Wolves in the Stillwood back. I'm still gonna keep the one that I did of There Are No Wolves in the Stillwood, but stuff like Seclusion, Tulfin and Faceless, Trust, the Herbert West narrations that I did, Don't Look Behind You, The Pill, You're Not Scared Right, Don't Look Away, Mr. Widemouth, and the My Little Pony Theory. I'm going to be re-recording all of those and posting them on, reposting them to YouTube. So they're going to be disappearing from the YouTube channel as they are, and they're going to be reappearing. And I would feel terrible charging you guys for that shit sound quality that I had. I mean, and it's bad, guys. It's really fucking bad. I don't know if you've listened to those in a while. They're pretty fucking terrible. So I'm going to go through it as all new music, well, it might be the same music, but new production, new sound effects, new narration, new everything with this nice mic that I have now. I'm going to be re-recording the whole lot of them, because I would not want to put those up on Bandcamp and then try and charge you guys for sound quality that shitty. So if you want to get them, get yourself some third-party software and download them from the YouTube, because within the next week or two, those are going to start disappearing from my YouTube page. I'm just going to delete the videos. They're fucking terrible. I know some of them have a lot of views and shit like that, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just make them private or something. But, it's just like, Don't Look Behind You has 1,227 views. The one that I'm most ashamed of, though, is the My Little Pony Theory. It's got 24,000 views, and it's fucking god-awful. It was my first narration. I had no fucking clue what I was doing. It's just bad. So I'm just going to start getting rid of those and reposting them. So, also, Cloud Cuckoo Country. If you are listening to this and you would like to, reprise your part in the narration Trust that you did for me 2 years ago, I would be more than happy to have you back on for that project. If not, I'll go and get somebody from Laughably Dapper, like, I don't know, Doom or Crow or somebody like that to do it. I just figure I would extend the invitation to you first, because you were fucking there, you already did it, so if you want to do it again, just let me know, and we'll, if you even fucking watch this, I'll get in touch with you personally on, like, Skype or something when I go to re-record that one. So I don't know why I'm still rambling, about getting you into the I'll just shut up about that now. But, yeah, so those are going to be going up, and I'm going to replace, it's going to be, like, staggered between that, The rest of the holders, I'm finally over this head cold. I still got a little bit of some sinus trouble, but it's not bad enough to actually stop me from voice acting. Or at least I hope not, because I have stories to record tonight. Or we're doing that script. In like an hour, we're going to be recording the first episode of Dichotomy. And it's going to be great. You guys are going to love it. But, yeah, so I'm going to hold off on uploading the rest of those holders that I got. And I'm going to save those for a rainy day just in case I need something to upload and I'm sick and I can't record or I don't have enough backlog. I'll just upload one of those. But from now on, it'll be staggered between new narrations and re-recordings of old narrations until I get through this backlog of shit narrations that I have here. The Herbert West Reanimator thing is probably going to be... I don't know if I want to make those like audio dramas, like a narration, or just make them a book, like an audio book, like how I'm doing for the Time Machine. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure that I can... Yeah, well, I'm not really sure what I can do and what I can't do, so I'm just going to find out, I guess. But, yeah. Okay, that's pretty much it for updates. So far as I can remember, I don't think I had anything else to talk about so far as the updates and shit went. But, yeah, so, yeah, that's... You can find me at JimFear138.bandcamp.com, JimFear138.blogspot.com, and the blog already has like 4 posts on it, and it's already got the weekly roundup from last week. So yeah, go and check that out, guys. I have the SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/IMEAR138. I know, it's fucking stupid. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm not gonna, no, I'm not, don't just fucking save it for any of you guys that were gonna tell me to just, why don't you just go ahead and click on your own blog? Like, just log out of your Blogger account or open up a different browser and just inflate your click. Well, because if I inflate my clicks, then when I actually do institute the AdSense account and stop inflating my clicks, there's just that whole number is just gonna fucking disappear, and I don't want to. I don't want to be a dishonest fuck like that. I don't do that shit. I don't subscribe. I don't like make other channels and subscribe to myself to inflate my subscriber numbers. I don't pay for subscribers. I don't do the follow for follow thing on Twitter and Tumblr. I don't. I don't like my own videos on YouTube. In the sense of clicking the like button. I don't click the like button on my own videos. I want the like to dislike ratio to be entirely organic. Or at least as organic as you can get it on fucking YouTube. So yeah, if you guys would go click the Blogspot right now is where your clicks should be going. If you really want to help me out. That and the Bandcamp. Of course, if you want the downloads of the podcast, they'll be right there on SoundCloud for you. So, and all of this will be linked in the description, but I would really appreciate it if you guys would click around and see if you maybe like some of the narrations that I got up. Maybe toss some spare change in the hat. You know, not saying you gotta, just if you wanna, it's there. So yeah, I'm not exactly desperate for money. It's just kind of setting things up to one day maybe be able to make some money off of this. Not that I'll stop doing it if I don't. I'm doing this first and foremost for the love. But I figure, you know, if you're able to do what you love and get paid for it, why aren't you doing what you love and getting paid for it? So I'm doing what I love already, and if I can get paid for it, I'll absolutely try. So I hope you guys like all of that stuff. And like I say, check the blog, because I'll be writing for that. I'm gonna try and be really, really fucking productive about this shit. and get out at least 1 to 2 posts on that a week, apart from the weekly roundup that I'll be doing every Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I have the most time, which will probably be Sunday, because Sunday's one of my days off. That's also when I record my my audiobooks and edit them. But yeah. So, Monday will be Chapter 3 of The Time Machine. I'm probably going to take these down from SoundCloud and then just upload it. Yeah, I can delete these. Yes, delete it. And then I'm probably going to pre-record the whole thing and then upload the whole thing all at once as one album, and then you can pay $5 and you can get it before it goes up on YouTube. And you can listen to the whole fucking thing all you want for $5 early. I'm also I'm thinking about doing those more often, like uploading them to YouTube more often, because I would like to get done with like more than 3 or 4 audiobooks within a year. I would actually like to be really, really productive with that. So I'm thinking maybe 2 chapters a week. I could probably double my output there. Maybe post one on Monday and then a narration Wednesday and then one on Friday and then the podcast will go up Saturday. That's if I'm able to stick to my schedule, which I should be. But we'll have to see. There's a lot in flux at the old homestead right now, so I don't know what's going on. Me and my brother are looking to get our own place and move out of where we're currently staying. And I'm not going to get too into family troubles here with you guys. I don't want to burden y'all with that. But it's kind of turbulent right now around here. But I'm not going to let that deter me from doing this. This is, like, first is my real job, my day job, and then there's this, and then everything else is kind of taking a back seat, because this is one of the most important things in my life right now. I'm making it that, at least. I have fun doing it. I love talking with you guys in the comments. I love interacting with y'all on Tumblr, and Twitter and shit like that. You guys make this whole thing worth it. I would still be doing it if you weren't here, and just waiting for somebody else to show up. But you guys are fucking awesome. That's why I'm kind of putting all of this together, and really, really trying to stick to this schedule. So. Let's see, what else can I yammer on about for, I don't know, another half hour? Oh, God, I prepared, I swear to God I prepared. I didn't prepare shit. Alright, I have a couple of, yeah, we'll do a news item. Yeah, let's do that. I haven't done one of those in an episode because I was so excited about that whole Wolfen thing that was going on with, Games Workshop last week that, I didn't feel like doing it. So, let's see here. Let's see, we got the GitHub thing, which is kind of old news now. Creationism in public schools. We'll just do the first one. So, do a little control click here, and there we are. Just get rid of all these extra tabs. Okay, this is from Baritrad. I have no idea how to fucking pronounce that. BARRITRAD.com. And this is... this kind of pisses me off, but they're... Let's just go along with it. I'm gonna need more wine for this. Let me get a cigarette. Oh man, y'all, this is ridiculous. Okay, this came out on February 3rd this year, so it's not too old. I'm only what 16? No. Yeah. Yeah, 16 days behind. Sorry, I'm recording on Friday because I had intended to do it last night, but I was so fucking tired from work, man. I was just so zonked. I fell asleep at like 9:45, 10 o'clock. It was ridiculous. That's so early for me. I never fall asleep that early. I don't know what it was. I was just so fucking tired yesterday. So, I also lost the questions that I had for Doom and Razzle, so I was just like, can we reschedule, guys? They were cool with it. They were cool. As they always are. They are always very cool people. They are some of the coolest cats I know. And you guys should totally go check out Laughably Dapper. But, in the meantime, the title of this article from baratrad.com is Swedish feminists, quote, please don't protect us if we get raped by immigrants. Oh yeah! Tackling the big ones this time. Let's just dive right off of happy, laughably dapper update stuff right into rape. Let's just right off the cliff. I can feel this fucking plane going down. We're gonna crash right into the side of a mountain. Boom! This is when I lose the entire audience. Well, except for Anthony. Hi, FNGR. That's another cool cat you guys should go and check out. His channel is For No Good Reason, all one word, on YouTube, and it's great. He does this King of Limbo podcast. And he gets a lot of interesting people. It's good conversation. I've been on it a couple of times. I've posted update videos, I think, when I was, or plug videos. But yeah, go check out For No Good Reason. Anyway, yes, I can feel the entire audience just leaving right now. We hit an iceberg. We're going down. So feminists in Sweden have launched a new campaign against men that wants to protect women from being raped, which completely contradicts the title of this article here. But, I mean, it's Sweden. Nothing in Sweden fucking makes sense. Nothing in Sweden makes sense. Least of all the language. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Sweden, you got a lot of problems. I've met some cool people from Sweden, but that country is just like, get out. Get out. Come to America. Come to America. We're not completely fucked yet. Just let Bernie Sanders get in and then we'll be totally fucked. Or Hillary. Or Trump. You know. I've heard some good things about Ted Cruz, but I'm not really a big fan of Republicans. Then again, I'm not a big fan of Democrats either. Anyway. It's a short article. We'll get through this pretty quick if I can well, I would say shut my fucking mouth, but this is my podcast and I'm kind of supposed to talk. But here we go. So, article. So no doubt you have all heard about Taharush by now, the Islamo-Arabic rape game. Game? Game? Rape is a game? What the fuck? How fucking backwards of a culture. How fucking crazy. How off the wall Stone Age do you have to fucking be to have a rape game? And I'm not talking about a video game, because this is not video game. Like that shit, like that game from Japan, Rape Play. I'm not interested in that kind of shit. I have no, rape fetish whatsoever. I find that shit disgusting. I can't watch that kind of shit. It just doesn't... I feel dirty. I gotta go take a shower. No, I just can't stand that stuff. It creeps me out. Like, if that's somebody's fetish and everything that's going on there, it's not like actual rape, it's all consensual and everything, it's just a fetish, it's just a fantasy, fine. You know, it's not my thing, but I'm not gonna try and get you arrested. But actual rape? Game? What the fuck, man? That just fucking broke me. How in the fuck do you have a rape game? And it's G-A-M-E game. Taharush. I gotta look this up. There's no fucking way that's real. There's no fucking way in hell that's real. No way. Taharush. No, Taharush. Taharush Jamai. Let's go to Wikipedia. Yeah, why not? Wikipedia. Everybody uses Wikipedia for everything. The mass sexual assault of women in public has been documented in Egypt since 2005. This is a redirect. Women are being reported being groped. Oh, God, that's terrible. Holy fuck. This is just disgusting, man. Don't go to this page. I mean, if you're that fucking curious, but this is just fucking disgusting, man. Harassment is known in Egypt as taharush. Sexual harassment is taharush jinsi. I'm probably butchering this. I don't speak Arabic at all. A term in use since at least the 1950s, according to political scientist Asad Abu Khalil. During a training session in Cairo in 2012, anti-harassment groups discussed 14 forms of taharush, including group or mass taharush. Attacks, reasons, sexual deprivation because marriage may be financially prohibited. Jesus Christ. Islam is just fucked. And I know there's no, like, explicit link to Islam here, but I will almost guarantee that the majority of people carrying out taharush are Islamic. I will almost fucking guarantee it. No, I don't want to sign up for your fucking newsletter. Okay. You might also have heard about the backlash against the people engaging in this behavior in Stockholm, where 200 men put their Viking genes to use by physically attacking these refugees. And there's a link here to another one of Baratrad's articles, but we're not going to go there. What you've probably not heard about, however, or find hard to believe, is the feminist outcry. Surprise, surprise. I like these guys. I mean, this is a horrible subject to be discussing, but, you know, anyone who bashes feminism gets a little thumbs up in my book. The enemy of my enemy isn't always my friend, and I kind of want to do a video about this, because there was this thing that Zeta X over on the Throwdown link, he put up on his channel. It was a pastor, and I listened to the whole fucking sermon. It was a pastor talking about MGTOW, and he had bashed feminism in the past, so you would think, oh, this guy's bashing feminism, he must be an ally. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. The enemy of your enemy isn't always your friend. But anyone who bashes feminism gets a little thumbs up for being like, hey, good job. Against these noble berserkers. So these guys, well, I mean, like 200 guys physically attacking quote-unquote refugees. That's not really... I don't know how I feel about that. Indeed, the rage was so great, they created the hashtag... I can't fucking read this. Why the fuck can't Swedish words be English? I let my ethnocentrism show. I can't fucking read Swedish. It looks like Intirkvina, translated as hashtag not your woman. Okay. Alright, we'll just go with hashtag not your woman from now on. Because I can't fucker. I know I butchered that. Where they spewed their hatred over racism, fascism, white men, and many other things that can be loosely tied to the events with some cognitive dissonance. Who wrote this? This doesn't say. Simon E. I don't know if this guy's like an actual journalist or what, but I kind of like the way this guy writes. In short, they made a collective tantrum on social media over the fact that white European men are standing up to the rape-fugees. Oh, God. I hate that fucking term. I hate that fucking term. I really don't. Because, like, there is a war in Syria right now. You know, the Islamic State is, like, sweeping into Syria, and it's killing, like, thousands of people just for, like, for not being as hardcore of a Muslim as they are. You don't even have to be gay to get beheaded by these guys. Although I did see an article earlier this week, about, and this was really funny. I really like this. A British sniper, I think he was British, I'm pretty sure he was British, beheaded a leader of, I don't remember if it was Al-Qaeda or ISIS. I think it was ISIS. Just like an ISIS leader. While he, like, shot him from, like, I don't remember how far away it was. Probably pretty far. But he beheaded this dude with his sniper rifle while the guy was teaching a beheading class. It was just like, poetic justice. Ain't that a coinky-dink? But, like, back to my point here. Like, there is a war going on in Syria right now. People are fleeing from ISIS. It was one of the most fucked up regimes since the Nazis. It's just absolutely terrible over there. It's quite possibly the worst thing on planet Earth right now. So, like, people fleeing the war in Syria, yeah, they should absolutely be given asylum. That's kind of what you're supposed to do for people fleeing a fucking war zone, where if they go home, they'll get their fucking head cut off. Or they'll get, like, buried up to their necks and have rocks thrown at their head and shit like that. Or thrown off a fucking building for being gay. You should absolutely give asylum to those people. But, like, I've heard numbers that, like, 2/3 of the, quote-unquote immigrants coming into Europe right now aren't even from Syria. They're from other places in the Middle East that haven't even been touched by this war. Like, ISIS isn't even looking in their direction right now. And it's really fucked up. I don't like the term rape refugees. And I'm not against giving asylum to these people. I just think they need to seriously vet and make sure that these people are coming from Syria. Because I've read news articles about Germany where they don't even, like, make sure that these people have visas. They don't even fingerprint these motherfuckers. So they could be letting anybody in. Anybody. Like, if a Mexican drug lord wanted to start up business in Germany, he'd just send some mules over there, and then they go through they get turned back from one station. You just go down the road to the next one, and they'll let you in. It's fucking crazy over there right now. Although I've also heard that after the whole Cologne thing that happened around New Year's, Merkel is reconsidering her open border policy, which is good because, like, I don't know what the fuck it is with Germany, man. A&Y, maybe you can explain this one to me because you're actually German. But what the fuck is it with Germany and trying to spark off world wars? Because it was Germany with the first one, it was Germany with the second one. Which I'm not like one of the people who holds that against modern day Germans. You guys didn't have anything to fucking do with that. That wasn't your fault. You shouldn't be held responsible for the deeds of not even your grandfathers. Just like some really fucked up people who got way too much power and just went insane. But like Germany is Merkel is like trying to bully other European countries into taking more refugees and shit like that. Like, what the fuck is it with Germany and trying to cause shit globally to pop off? I don't know what the fucking deal is. Maybe it's just something about, like, something inherent in I don't know, German genes or something. I don't know. I'm poking fun, but, like, it's actually a pretty horrible situation. Anyway, I don't like the term rape refugees. It's kind of disingenuous, in my opinion. The whole thing culminated with the statement, "It's you I'm afraid of," where the feminist in question is now fantasizing about, and that's struck through, afraid that some tall, good-looking nationalist will sexually harass her in the streets. You know, that actually brings up an interesting point. Like, feminists are obsessed with rape dude. Like, it's ridiculous how fucking obsessed with rape feminists are. So, like, it leads one to wonder, you know, what the fuck? Like, do they just have, like, rape fantasies? Do they just fantasize about being pinned down and fucked stupid? Like, and that's not actually an uncommon thing. A lot of women have rape fantasies. And it's just a fantasy. Like, your fantasy can be whatever. It's so long as it's all, in the end, in reality, so long as it's all consensual and nobody gets hurt, fine. Go ahead. But at least fucking be honest about it, man. If you got a fetish, own up. If somebody calls you on your fetish, fucking own up. That's why I don't talk about my tastes in pornography publicly. Because frankly, it's none of y'all's goddamn business what I jerk off to. But yeah, that's fucking weird how it's always feminists who are bringing up the problem of rape and how rape is an epidemic, and you're kind of, like, left to wonder, is rape really an epidemic on, like, college campuses in America? Or do you just wish it was because you want some guy to throw you on the bed and fuck you stupid? I don't know. I don't know. That's something for greater minds than me to work out. But, back to the article here. Why is it always that women who are at least risk are the ones to make these claims? Which is another good point. This guy's on a fucking roll here. If you look at the actual sexual assault numbers from college campuses, women on college campuses are safer than women in the average population. It's like there's 9 rapes per 1,000 people in average population. In college, it's like 6. And that's like a per year thing. Like, so per year, for every 1,000 people in America, 9 women get raped. Per year. So we got, like, I can't do math. I don't know why I'm even fucking trying. We got 311 million people? So that's a lot of rape going on, frankly. But it's nowhere near, like, epidemic levels. It's still too much, you know? I mean, in my opinion, 1 rape is too much. Nobody should be getting raped. But, you know, in a certain size population, shit happens. And you can't have that pre-crime thing going on. That's, you know, that's why Minority Report is a horror story. As well as a sci-fi story. But it's always like these college students who are talking about how ridiculously over the top the numbers are for rape when they're actually not. They're actually pretty low. Like, really low. Like, almost vanishingly small. Still too high in my opinion, but, you know, you can't start, like, pre-crime prosecution. There's all kinds of stories out there warning us about that kind of thing. So, I mean, some shit happens. The best that you can do is, like, take a jiu-jitsu course and carry around, like, I don't know, if it's legal in your state, because I know some states won't let you have these, carry around a knuckle duster. Guarantee. Take a jiu-jitsu course, carry around a knuckle duster, or get you one of those key rings that's got the cat on it, and like you can put your fingers through the cat's eyes. It's like got big eye holes in it. It's like this little handle grip, and you can put your hand through it, and then it's got ear spikes. Like the ears are actually spikes, and you could fuck someone up with one of those. Especially if you knew a martial art, you could kill someone with one of those. So that's what I recommend women do. Take a fucking self-defense course and carry a weapon on you. It doesn't have to be like pepper spray. I would actually advise against pepper spray. Well, I mean, carry one, but like there's a certain percentage of the population that pepper spray just doesn't work on. If it were up to me, everybody would be fucking armed. Nobody would do anything because everybody knows that everybody else has a fucking gun. But it's not up to me, and I can't force people to have guns if they don't want them. Even if it was up to me, I wouldn't force people to have guns if they don't want them. But some people are just uncomfortable around guns, man. And hey, that's fine. That's cool. That's your thing. You don't like guns. Fine. Don't try and come and take mine. Anyway, not to get into the fucking gun control thing. God, I run my fucking mouth. At any rate, the opinion voiced by various people in the nationalist and alternative right-osphere is one of butt-hurtness. Okay, this is not a respectable publication. Oh, God. Okay, then we just won't save you next time, is the quote here. But personally, I don't think this is the way to go. Sure, some of these shrieking harpies are lost causes and should be thrown into the abyss, but I don't think the majority really are. I would like to propose that instead, next time you have fought your way through the hordes of orcs in true Lord of the Rings fashion, only to be greeted by an ungrateful princess at the end, let her throw her tantrum and just smirk and stay silent. When she's done, you gaze seductively into her eyes, sweat and blood running from your forehead, and say with a low-toned voice, "Let's go to my place and watch our cause get another follower." Because that's what she really wants. A man who is not deterred. A solid rock in the flood of invaders. Jesus Christ, dude. You were doing so well. You were doing so well. No, I'm personally... hey, fuck it. They already told you what they wanted. They let you know. It's you we're afraid of, not all of these immigrants who are sexually harassing people in the streets. You know, fuck it. They buttered their bread, let them sleep in it. Let them sleep in it. If they want to tell you, hey, fuck off, we don't want you to protect us, alright, fine. I hope you've been taking Taekwondo, lady. I hope you've been brushing up on your boxing. You know, I hope you took that free Muay Thai course at the Y. Because it ain't my responsibility to protect you, especially if you're going to be a raging cunt about it. So, I mean, I agree with these guys. Like, I don't like nationalism. I'm barely patriotic. And the alt-right are kind of creepy. Like, I like some of the alt-right guys. Like, I guess you can consider Steven Crowder the alt-right. But the really far alt-right guys call him a cuck-servative. For whatever fucking reason. Those people, like, the really far alt-right guys are fucking crazy. They're, like, total storm fags. But on this, we can agree. Don't save them next time. Fine. Let those women just let it happen, dude. It's not your responsibility. Yeah, it's not worth risking your life over some ungrateful cunt who's going to call you a racist and a sexual harasser and, oh, you're just as bad as them when you try to rush into a crowd of 15 guys to save her ass. It's not fucking worth it. Go down to the pub and get a beer and watch whatever sport they have in Europe. Cricket, I guess. Whatever y'all get excited about. Football. Or soccer, as it's known in every right-thinking country. I don't know why people watch sports. It's boring as shit. Like, I can respect the... Anyway, yeah, guys, don't do it. Just, like, fuck what this guy says. Fuck this. Like, he was doing so good until he got to that last part. And just... Oh no, still go and save her, and then, like, seduce her. Like, what the fuck are you on, bro? You act like these motherfuckers are actually going to be like Aragorn, and they're unable to be touched by all of the orcs because plot armor. No, the real world doesn't work like that. They're gonna get stabbed. They're going to die. They're going to die of, like, punctured lungs, and, like, at best, they'll be living the rest of their life with a fucking colostomy bag. Don't do it, guys. Just don't. It's not your fucking responsibility. Hey, here's the questions that you need to ask yourself. Is this my girlfriend? Is this my wife? Is this, if not girlfriend or wife, is this woman a part of my family? If the answer to those two questions is no, fuck her. She should have taken that Muay Thai class. She should have been carrying a baseball bat, or a knuckle duster, or a knife, or some fucking pepper spray, or something. It's not, like, just because she's got a vagina doesn't mean that it's your responsibility to protect her and look out for her and lay down your life for hers. It doesn't fucking work like that anymore, guys. It just fucking doesn't. You don't have to do that. You don't. I swear to God, you don't. But anyway, this is getting a little heavy. I've tried to keep things light here. It's about 9:30 at this point, and I've been going on for about an hour, and we're probably setting up to record at this point. So yeah, I guess I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys very much for listening. I really do appreciate all of you guys who listen to these and give me a little thumbs up on YouTube. As like, you didn't have to do that, you know. I'm very grateful that you took some of your limited time on this earth and devoted it to listening to me blather on like a complete and total fucking retard for an hour. So yeah, thanks very much for listening. Go check out the blog spot, JimFear138.blogspot.com, where you will get scripts before they're actually read and uploaded to YouTube. You'll get the weekly roundup. You'll get updates every time I post something on YouTube or Bandcamp or SoundCloud. It all goes up there. So go check that out. Don't forget the Bandcamp, JimFear138.bandcamp.com, where you can get a nice, shiny audio file to play in your listening device of choice, while also helping me out a little bit financially. And I would really appreciate that. But if you don't want to, hey, that's your decision, man. If you just want to watch them on YouTube and just listen there, more than fine with me. And yeah, the SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/IMEAR138. And that's where I'm uploading all of my podcasts for free download. So you can get those over there if you're too lazy to download third-party software, just rip them from YouTube. But yeah, also there's Twitter at JimFear138 and JimFear138.tumblr.com if you're on the Tumblr, which I highly advise against. But if you are swimming in this fucking cesspit, you might as well follow me. I try and keep things light over there, but sometimes I tend to go off on tangents occasionally. I don't do it as much anymore because I'm fucking tired and arguing with 14-year-olds about why they're actually the stupid one here is tedious. I still do it occasionally, because every now and again, and I've had some good luck with this in the past, every now and again, you run into that one person who's capable of carrying on an actual discussion, and not just, like, fling shit at you like you just walked into the monkey cage at the zoo. But most people are, so I don't do it that often. But, yeah, I guess I'm gonna stop blathering on here. So, yeah, thanks very much for listening. Check out the links in the description, and I will catch you cool cats next time. Peace out, everybody. Love you guys.